Hello and welcome to Pilgrims to the Premier League, episode 66, a Football Manager 2021 series here on Boston United FM. We took over Boston United in National League North with the solitary aim of reaching the top level. This is now season 13 and we're in the Premier League. 5 promotions, all of which earned by winning the league. Since rising to the top tier, we have improved every year, from 14th in our first season to a 4th place finish last, culminating in Champions League football. We won the FA Cup in only our second ever top flight campaign, but lost out in the Europa League final in 2031. We confirmed our place in the Champions League knockout stages in the last episode with a matchday 6 draw away at Porto thanks to a late equaliser. We then saw ourselves drawn against Spanish giants Barcelona in the first knockout round. Despite totally dominating the game, we could only draw 0-0 in the home leg against Barca, but importantly we did not concede an away goal. An impressive performance sees us go to Camp Nou with confidence. However, today we concentrate on the first domestic final of the season as we face Tottenham Hotspur at Wembley in the EFL Cup final. Amazingly, we follow up today's meeting with 2 further matches against Spurs in the FA Cup and the Premier League. Speaking of the Premier League, we have continued to impress and actually have the title in our own hands with 12 games to play. We are 5 points behind top of the table Arsenal and just a single point behind Liverpool, who are second. However, we have 2 games in hand on both of them. We have the best defensive record in the division with just 20 goals conceded. We've also only lost twice, once each to the 2 teams above us. Our opponents for 3 games in 7 days, Spurs, they are in 6th. We've had a recent crisis at left back with Jeremiah Gallardo and Isaac Simmons injured at the same time, with 2-footed right back Wenderson also having a spell out of the side due to suspension. We had to call up youth graduate Theo Rawlins to fill in on the left, and he did very well. Wenderson is now back and plays on the left, with Jan Pelican on the right. Central defender Sebastian Brandt has joined us for a 3rd time in consecutive seasons. However, he is now with us permanently after we paid Bayern Munich just under £13 million for him. We also signed midfielder Declan Rice in January. However, he is cup tied for today's match. He is still eligible for FA Cup matches though. Evans Bokai plays as our defensive midfielder today. Also cup tied today is midfielder Hugo Barros, an English Mazzala who we paid Watford £31 million for. Roy Locke and Kolio Diankov are our midfield partnership, with Locke playing much better in a more advanced role. Amino Osigui went away to the African Cup of Nations with Nigeria, but he's now back and plays on the left. Francisco Conceição is on the right, with Milorad Nikolic up front. We do have a strong bench available today with Niall John, Ricardo Campos and Adamipo Odebeko obvious options if we need help in winning the game. But as seems to be tradition, it's another season, it's another domestic cup final, whether it's going to be the EFL Cup final, the FA Cup final, or both. We tend to do pretty well in the domestic cups. It's not like we put our first team out in all rounds. We do have a bit of a rotated squad, usually for the early rounds. And then as it gets to the semi-finals, we might then try and push hard. But in this case, we still play our cup goalkeeper. We still play Nikolic up front. He's not a regular in the Premier League team. Odebeko is actually top goal scorer in the Premier League. But hopefully we'll get past Spurs today and lift the trophy. We'll pump the players up. We've been on a good run lately, so go out there and impress me. We've got some motivated players, mostly. Everybody else is composed. Asking if we can win the EFL Cup, I'm going to say I hope so. We have prepared well, and I just feel that we're going to win. We're in that kind of form. There's our 4-3-3 with Bokai being the focal point in the midfield. And Tottenham, they're going for a 4-2-3-1. Their focal point is probably going to be Giovanni Reina. But we're back at Wembley. The teams are out. So we'd best kick off. An early throw from Pelican into Conceição. It goes across and we have gone 1-0 up. There is Amino Osigui at the far post. The ball seemed to just squeeze through to the far post. The goalkeeper missed it. Osigui's had a shot. He's actually come off the defender and gone in, but Osigui takes the credit. Goal kick to Spurs as they play the ball out from the back. Come forward now, there's Rayner in the middle, but Wenderson playing unfamiliarly at left back, but needs must. We do now attack through Nikolic. Here's Locke out to Pelican, who's advanced on the right-hand side. Conceição, he's put us 2-0 up. Less than 10 minutes are on the clock. We're 2 goals to the good in front already. Nikolic picks the ball up. He's quite deep there, out to Locke, to Pelican. His low cross is taken by Conceição, and it takes 2 touches to swipe the ball into the corner. Spurs try and hit back immediately. Garcia at the back, but Conceição nips in. He gets the ball back. He's now attacking down the right-hand side. Pelican on the overlap. Can we make it free so early in the game? Of course we can. Less than a minute later, it's 3-0. We're absolutely steamrolling Spurs at the moment. Pelican, very important down that right-hand side. Conceição playing as an inside forward. He's inside the area, and the ball's inside the net. What can Spurs do to get themselves back into this game? Not a lot, as Diankov gets the ball off them. He's now running through on goal, into the area, goes outside it, back inside it, but Spurs do clear the ball. But here's Pelican again, down that right-hand side, inside to Conceição. It's quite popular, and he's got a hat-trick. Inside 14 minutes of a Wembley EFL Cup final, Francisco Conceição has got a hat-trick. It's Pelican yet again who's the provider. A little bit more difficult this time. Bykov was straight in front of him, but it looked like he put the ball through his legs, collected it, and slammed it home. Pelican with the ball yet again to Conceição, and we've made it 5. What is going on here? We've turned up today. Less than 18 minutes on the clock. Conceição to Locke, to Osigui, and he gets his second. Spurs with an attacking throw, and of course we do get the ball, but we give the ball away. You could almost argue that this game is pretty much over. We're not even a quarter of the way through the 90 minutes yet, but Rayner, Robson Louise, they have their shot, but it goes wildly over. Ulysses on the ball at the back to Harjoen, the goalkeeper. He spreads it out to Osigui. He now comes forward. He's looking for a hat-trick. Through to Conceição, but he's put it wide. And that's half-time of what is probably our best ever performance, in terms of a first 45 minutes anyway. We're 5-0 up at Wembley in a cup final against Tottenham. The only negative is that Jan Pelican has gone off with an injury just before the half-time whistle. We've had to bring Gallardo on for his first appearance in a while after injury, but hopefully he can get through to 90 minutes unscathed. I can only outstretch my arms. Very happy with how we're playing. We just need to keep going. Even if we do end up winning by 5-0, be absolutely delighted. Conceição, he's on a 10 out of 10 already. Let's go back out there. Tottenham come forward down the right-hand side. Robson Luis to Yohu. Valverde in the midfield to De Benedetto, our former loanee. We do win the ball back. Some neat passing at the back. We just need to get out of our area. Long ball forward by the goalkeeper. Here's Niall John. He's come on in the second half. Osigui on the left-hand side into Nikolic. Here's Galliardo through to John. He's chipped the goalkeeper, but the keeper gets back to hold on to it. Throw in for Spurs, but we clear it. But Vera is there to pick it up. There's Valverde out to Robson Luis, through to Yahoo. He's got a chance. And he's got a goal. He's made it 5-1. There is 11 minutes to go. I find it very, very unlikely that they'll get anywhere near our 5 goals. But they've got themselves a consolation. Disappointing to concede. We get a corner this time. Campos with it. There's Brandt, and he makes it 6. Campos has come on for hat-trick hero Conceição to give him that standing ovation. But he's taken a wonderful corner there, and Brandt, that's becoming a bit of a trademark. He's done that 3 or 4 times now since joining in January. And there we go. We are the EFL Cup winners for this year. Absolutely destroyed Tottenham. 6-1 as our players line up to take the trophy. And celebrate. That does mean we are guaranteed European football for next year. But obviously we want more. We want to qualify again for the Champions League. Got to congratulate the boys. That was an absolutely fantastic performance. Got to say I'm pleased to the press. And definitely the early goal, or 5, crucial in terms of winning the game. That was our first EFL Cup win. We did get through to the final a couple of years ago, but we lost out to Chelsea on that occasion. And unfortunately, Jan Pelican is going to be out for up to 2 months. He's very versatile. He can play at centre-back. He can play at right-back, which is where he's been playing just recently with our problems at left-back. But at least we have got our 2 main left-backs available again, so Wenderson can just shift back over to the right-back. The board are happy. Osigui apparently is a little bit jaded. That's probably because he spent the whole of January in Africa playing at the African Cup of Nations. He's come back to us, and within a couple of weeks he's back in the squad. And of course it was Francisco Conceição with his 3 goals and the 1 assist who got player of the match with a 10 rating. Let's give him a quick congratulation. And he's delighted. As mentioned before the game, we do go on to play Tottenham a further 2 times this week. FA Cup 5th round comes on Wednesday, then a normal Premier League game on Saturday. However, the next episode will be the away leg in Barcelona of the Champions League first knockout round. We go there in confident mood. Okay, we only drew 0-0 at home in the first leg. But if we get a goal, Barca need 2. Games don't get much easier after that, playing Liverpool, Chelsea and Manchester United. It's going to be an exciting end to the season, as we still look to win the Premier League, the FA Cup and the Champions League to add to today's EFL Cup win. But if you've enjoyed the content of this episode, please don't forget to leave a like. And for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.